Okay, let's start with this new image. In this image, we want to practice with the selection tools and also with some color and saturation. The first thing that I'm always going to do is to start with the background and change the name of it to original and then start making a copy. In this exercise, I can start whenever I want. I can start by the hat, the jacket, or the wall. Um, you can start anywhere. I'm going to start with the wall. So there we go. The first thing that I must notice is what am I going to do with this image and where is this image going to go? So the first image, we didn't care much because we kept it for just restoration. But in this case, if I want to post this image, I'm going to need this format of image to change. Here on the right side of the picture name, it says that this is a gray scale picture, and this is not going to allow us to change the colors the way we want. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the uh, the type of image. We're going to go to the image and in mode, not in adjustment, in mode, we're going to change it from grayscale to RGB. RGB is my recommendation whenever you want to touch or retouch a picture, a photograph, to be posted on social media. It grabs really well the colors. So if we click here, it's going to tell us if we want all the layers to be merged, or if you want just one, if you don't want it to affect the rest of the layers. I don't want the original to be touched, so I'm going to click on Don't Merge. And now we have the RGB form of the picture and we are ready to go. We're going to start with the marquee tool because the wall has this shape. I can also use the lasso tool if I want, the polygonal tool, but I don't want to. So I'm going to start using this one over here, the rectangular marquee tool, and I'm going ahead and select all my wall. Now that I have it, I can just click on Command U, and the hue and saturation is going to show up to give me the options. Now pretty much I can just select the color that I want. It's not going to show up right now because I need to first tick here where it says colorize. And now I can start playing with the colors that I want. The hue, the saturation, and how light and how dark do I want it. I'm going to start with some green or yellow. I don't want it too bright, so I'm going to make it a little bit light, not too much saturation on it, and a little bit lighter. So I can click OK. I still have the selection. I can undo this selection by hitting Command D, and then I'm free from it. Now I'm going to go ahead and focus on the hat. So I'm going to again Command J, change the name of it, and I'm going to focus now on the hat. To do this, I need to go closer to my objective and start working with another tool, which is the lasso tool. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now I have my objective pretty much center where I want. And then I go and change my tool from the rectangular to the lasso tool. If we click and hold, we're going to see that we have three different options for my lasso tool. The first one is not the one that I recommend if you have problems with the stability of your hand, because it's pretty much similar to holding a pencil and try to make a sketch by hand, only leading your hand. So I'm gonna recommend the polygonal lasso tool and the magnetic lasso tool. They work similar, but this one is the magnetic one is is the one that you can use if you're in a rush or if you are trying to move faster. So let's just show how works how this one works. So I want to go ahead, select the lasso tool, and you're gonna see that I start on a point and I don't have to click anymore. It will automatically follow the line where I'm going. Yes? Now, this is not perfect, I must tell you, but it helps a lot. And whenever I want to do some changes, well, I just have to go back a little bit and that's it. But it's pretty much working for me right now. Just have to be careful and find my last spot, which is here. And I finish this, I'm going to see that the selection is done. Maybe here I want this to go a little bit up. That way I can just go and select my quick selection tool and add to selection. Then I can come and try to push it from inside to the outside a little bit. And now I'm more satisfied with the result. Okay, now that I have selected this, I can start coloring. So Command U, then I can change the color to pretty much what I want. I can change it to a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, and colorize it the way I want. I want to keep it this color, and then I'm going to click OK, and then Command D to undo. And let's see how is it looking like. Pretty fine. This is exactly what I have to do with the rest of the elements in the picture. I have to select and change the color of it. I want to skip the jacket because I want to focus on this part to explain something that I think many of you could also like. If I am going to use the rectangular marquee tool, I will have to start drawing these rectangles to make it work, right? But also I need to know if I am going to add this to the selection or not. If I make a mistake by any chance, I'm going to just go ahead and Command D to undo. Yes, I did a mistake, and it was not to make a copy and change it to the door. I'm going to fix this door. I'm going to change the color of the whole part of the door. So I'm going to start by selecting this part. And then you might think that now I have to do this and then do this aside and then this on the other side, but I don't have to do that, because if I check here and it says add to selection, I can add something and make it intersect with the previous selection, and look what will happen. Now you will see that my rectangle broke into the first rectangle that I did, and now they are just one big body. So I can do it with the rest of the door that I need. There you go. I can see that if I add to the selection, they will get combined to create one whole body. Now I can go ahead and click on Command U and colorize it. And again, I can change the color the way I want. Okay, Command D, and I can let go. How do you think it's going? I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to move faster because I don't want to, you know, make this video too long for you. And this is pretty much the end. I hope you liked this video. Bye.